harmless, friendly, adorable, hunted. Sadly, these little rappies won't stand a fighting chance out in the wild. Hi, I'm Lachette. Every day, thousands of rappies are senselessly hunted and tortured by players like me for their grinders and non-existent rare drops. Chances are this little group here won't even last a day in the Central Plains. These rappies need our help, but there's something we can do to save them. If you call the number on your screen, and for the low price of just 20 cups of coffee a day. The people at the Save the Rappie Foundation can protect and save one more rappie from being cruelly mistreated. Please, they can't survive this on their own, and they need your help and support. Why wait? Call the number on your screen right now. Don't let another rappie suffer. Call now. Operators are standing by. Do it for them.
What are you waiting for? Get them out of their misery.
Save a rappie.
I got another stuck in my can. By the way, anybody have a soul they want to sell me? No? Nuts.
Well, hello again, and welcome to another episode. This week, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do because we're kind of in a lull right now. I know within the next couple days, we're gonna have another maintenance, and we're gonna have the Braver update, which will probably bring some people back just to level their class, and then we'd be stuck waiting again until the new urgent quest comes out, which would be like mid-month, and that's gonna be like a mining defense quest where we're going out in Central and defending mining rigs from dolls. It's kind of like mining base defense back in base PSO2 from the looks of it. Hopefully there will not be a ranking system, which I hated that. I absolutely hated the ranking system because it has caused people to show off their DPS more than actually defend the towers, which, yeah, it's good to have good DPS, and you want to have good DPS, but to sit there and show it off and not defend towers and letting them get destroyed, that's a bad thing. And, I don't know how many times I've gotten annoyed by it to the point that I stopped doing mine in defense because of that. It was a very annoying feature they added to that, and hopefully they do not add it to this urgent quest, because if they did, it's gonna be not worth doing all over again. So I have a little special announcement, which I will do during the talk session later on in this episode, but it's something I'm excited about and a few other people are excited about, so hopefully a lot of people, once they hear what the news is, they'll be excited about it too. I am hoping it brings a little bit more traffic to my channel, because that's something I definitely would like to see, is a lot more traffic. Anybody that does YouTube videos want to see more traffic coming to their channel, so hopefully this is going to be a good thing. As for doing different classes, I think I finally came up with an idea of what I could do, and this is going to be like smaller videos covering like the 5 things I like the best about each class, and probably go from there. I don't know when I'll start doing that or when I'll start airing those, so that's going to be a wait and see thing. But if I keep talking like this, I'm not going to have anything for the talk session, so I guess today we're just going to do a whole bunch of random stuff and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Let's go do that. And right now, this looks like it could be a good poster for recruitment. The Arcs want you. Join now. So, if you remember from a couple episodes back, I covered some of the mysteries of this world, Planet Alpha. And originally, I don't know if I mentioned in the video or not, but I originally thought that maybe we just happened to be on the mothership still, and it just got recovered by this to turn it back into a planet, which what it originally was. Planet Xi'an and Planet Shao were both just planets. It was the Photoners that built the mothership around the planet. So that's kind of what I initially thought. But now, looking at some of the native animals and creatures on this world so far, some of them were creatures that we saw on Planet Nefarious back in base PSO2. And this kind of made me start wondering, is maybe this ain't so much mothership, but instead I'm thinking this is an ark. This thing is like a gigantic ark carrying native animals from different planets. Probably original purpose was to find a new planet for these native animals to live on, and Arcs was, yeah, the group Arcs, not an ark. But the group Arc is here to protect these animals until it got to its safe destination, which after so many hundreds of years, I think everybody has forgotten their purpose. Plus the advent of dolls. And why are we being attacked by dolls? And I think that has something to do with the past. Something bad happened, which brought on the beginning of the dolls, and it caused us to vacate where we were, maybe? Build these arcs, take native animals with us. Something was probably destroying their planets. Most likely dolls. It's a theory, it's a thought. But something that I know a lot of people are agreeing with, that this is not a natural planet. There's no way this is a natural planet. It's either a ship or a gigantic ark, or it's the mothership itself. It's one of those things, but right now I believe this planet is an ark. And we are originally supposed to be here to defend it. To protect it from any outside forces, which would be, of course, the dolls. And now I think about it, I haven't done any vet hunting in a while, so maybe I'll do this for the time being. Just go hunt some veteran. I don't do that very often. Well, I do hunt at least one vet once a day, just for the dailies, but other than that, I never really hunt them. And I realize I have not finished my dailies yet. See, I've been trying to finish those before I record because the quest tracker in the upper corner. I get sort of annoyed seeing that. It just takes up space on the screen, and as much as I tried, like say I go to my task quest and I go to the task and I just want to remove it. You can't abandon the task, but you get this little option that says do not display task information, so you don't display it. But as soon as you exit out of it, it's back. Why, Sega? You give us the option to shut it off, and then you turn it right back on as soon as we exit out. Seriously. It's annoying. It's really annoying. And that's another thing I wish they would fix. Allow us to turn that off. But anyways, enough of my ranting. We're gonna go hunt a vet. There's probably no vet around here because, well, it does say 432, so chances are they did spawn, or they probably already killed them. Be my luck, they probably already killed them. And I don't feel like waiting around for a vet to respawn. And it would help if I equip my weapon. Oh boy. Idiot mode in full force this time. And I am just not thinking straight. Well, if we get his two little... at least one of his little buddies that hangs around him, but I really don't see the vet for this area. So, the last couple weeks, I've been having some issues. I don't know if my video card or it's just this computer, but for some reason, I get this sudden freeze with this horrible sound. It's like a repeating sound, especially when I'm doing something that involves sound, like this. And it's just a hitching sound, and it freezes up. It does this for about a second or two, and then it comes out of it. I've been looking everywhere for a solution to this, and I might have to, like, shut everything down and try reseating my graphics card. A lot of people say it's probably because the graphics card is overheating. I've been checking the temps. They're fine. The CPU temps are fine. Nothing should be causing that issue as far as heat goes, so probably my best option is reseating the RAM, reseating the graphics card, and going from there. Also today, I have been drinking a bit of water. Actually, more water than I normally drink because I have not been feeling the greatest over the week. It's been going on for about a week now, so my sister thinks I might be a little bit dehydrated. So drinking water kind of helping that. Also keeping my voice clear. So what I want to do, I'm gonna go. I don't know why I went to the weaker device for this. I should just do this anywhere on the map. But I am gonna go to Northalia. 1:32, so I am by myself, which is kind of what I want right now. I don't mind other players coming in, but sometimes there's a reason why I solo things. I kind of like keeping the vets in order, like, say I start off at Bujin, then run over and do Big Frogga, then go up those mountains to the cliffs and do that Chia. I don't recognize the full name, we just call it Chia. You know, like the Chia Pet? Yeah, we just call it Chia. And then finally we go all the way north and do Varus, and then we come back down to the place where Bujin was and wait for him to spawn again and do the cycle all over again. And probably the best thing for me to do right now is just go to Bamford Laboratory and get rid of that task. I'm not going to record it or anything, I just want that thing off my screen. So, it's just a quick kill 50 enemies and get out of there, so. Yeah, all done. No more tasks displayed on my screen. The eyesore is gone. But now I think I just reset everything, so it's going to be a longer wait for that. Anyway, well, Chia seems to be the only one to spawn so far, so we're going over to Chia. And yeah, it's a storm. I could get through somewhere. I'm not here for the Giga. Not here for Gigas today, not this week. I'm after this guy. Chiakuro? I have no idea how you pronounce that name, so we're just gonna call him Chia. This is probably one of the easier bosses, to be honest. He's just pretty much a reskin of a PSO2 boss. Biol Maduna, or however you pronounce that name. I just call it the jellyfish bitch. Hey look, I'm not paying attention and let my boost wear off. Aren't I bright, idiot mode? I feel like I pay less attention to what I'm doing when I'm talking. Multitasking so hard. Okay, that is one deck down. So we come to the midway point of this video, and yeah, I feel like I'm being kind of grumpy today, honestly. I'm not exactly sure why. Well, I think I do know why. It's just because of the fact I haven't been feeling greatest over the weeks, and that does kind of make me a little bit grouchy. Anyways, wow, it's that transition between day and night. And there we go. Yeah, that's always fun to watch. And then it'll get dark again. You watch. And there it goes. It's getting darker and darker and darker again. It's such a crazy transition, honestly. Right, so anyways, I do have like a little special announcement. Over the weekend, I've been adding a bunch of stuff and making some new things in OBS to finally get up the nerve to actually do a live stream once in a while. And I'm not sure how well I'm gonna handle this, because doing videos is one thing. This is definitely gonna be something different. This will be hopefully with people watching and not just doing a live stream with no viewers. Honestly, that wouldn't be very good. Hopefully I will have viewers to watch. I haven't decided when I'm going to do a live stream yet, but when I do decide, I will post a video to at least announce when I'm going to do a live stream. That way people will know ahead of time when it's going to be. It will also give me a little bit more time to prepare myself, because like I said, this is going to be something totally new for me. I got a lot of things set up so far. I made a splash screen, a countdown timer I personally made myself, because I don't know, I'm kind of stubborn. I didn't want to download one, so I just made one myself. So hopefully you all will get to enjoy that. Added in a special thing on the intro video. What else did I do for it? Oh, I made a new standby screen, which it's kind of funny. You'll get a laugh out of it, hopefully. Standby screen is for when something goes wrong with the stream and I have to fix it. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. But then you'd have to hope something goes wrong so people can then see the standby screen. So, yeah, well, so like I said before, I'm thinking what I'm going to do for the separate classes are like a top 5 listing of things I like about the class. Little short videos that will pop up during the week. Don't know when I'm gonna start doing that, honestly. I still gotta think of a format for that. I also thought of doing maybe a couple extra little videos of like top 5 things that have happened so far in the show. Like top 5 idiot moments or top 5 best openings. You know what I'm talking about, the opening intro before the main theme. But this is not good. So we're gonna cut this short. Us. I tell you, the things that you just weren't expecting, like you're cutting Ooh, this would have been a good one for episode 13. Wow. I damn near panicked. I thought I was gonna get attacked. Because he just landed right behind me. Wow. Scary. Scary, scary. So now I am moving on to Varus, and yep, indeed, Varus is up. You're probably re-recording this. It would be smart. Going around and round and round. When the S roll fails you by not activating at all. But of course, bad timing, as usual. Oh my god, it is actually... Oh, there we go. It's either I talk and not concentrate, or concentrate and not talk. It's... get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. You know, I really should... Oh! Well, here goes. This is done and gone, and now I am teleporting all the way down to here. Boojin should be up, but this really screws up my order. I wanted to start with Boojin. Not the other way around, start with Chia. But, don't work the way you wanted, I guess. Either that or that ring guy went and killed Boojin because Boojin is not here. Nope, there he is. There's a Boojin. Oh, why did I do that? Totally screwed that up, and now I got the other one with him. Now, I keep hearing some people say Boojin has a really nice butt. And I don't really know, because I don't pay attention to his butt while I'm fighting him. Rocking my way, of course. Always gotta be a rocking your way. And we are on base 2. And he's gonna do his little teleporty thing. And I have no idea where he went because I'm bouncing around. There we go. Okay, what? Oh! Hey, but now we're on Big Braga. I like Big Braga. Probably less annoying than some of the other bosses in this game. Restuck my PP and... Uh-oh. That's all you have to really do, just hit him in the eye. That reminds me, altars are creepy. I don't know what it is with that weird one eye symbol thing on him. Wait. Oh, that is really weird. Okay, so... You are not one that I wanted to target, but thanks to LOS... Don't get me started on LOS in this game right now. It's another one of those annoying things that... And we're in phase 2. And the reason why I was talking about LOS kind of being annoying is there are some things in this game that should not be affected by LOS or should be causing an LOS issue, but does. Like low rocks. Trees, I can understand. They get in the way and block your line of sight. So yeah, that's kind of understandable, but if the target, like, just moves behind, like, a low-level rock, where you can still clearly see its weak spot, it, like, either drops your target or makes it so you don't hit that target, especially when you're playing, like, Force. Force, yeah. force an LOS. Oh my god. But yeah, I really wish Sega would make lockable instances because... Come on. Sometimes you just want to solo. You don't want to be bothered having other people with you. I honestly think it's not too much to ask, honestly. I mean, yeah, I get it. This is a MMO. They kind of want you to play with other people, but sometimes you just don't want to play with other people. I just noticed something weird. And it's coming from this root. There is this weird sound coming from here and here. Let me turn up the sound on OBS so you all can hear it. There's a weird noise. And it is coming from this root. Now, this was a spot where a red box was, and this one required you to destroy these little shield drones that were protecting the red box, so it could be leftover noise from that, maybe? It could very well be, but it gets really loud once you get really under this root. That is a real strange noise. Maybe it's definitely from where there was a red box. It could very well be. So, anyways, the issue I was talking about earlier in the video with the constant freezing up with the buzzing sound, well, it wasn't really a buzzing sound, it was just repeated sounds of sound effects. But it repeats so much that it sounds like it's just a buzz. But, yeah, I recall having this issue a long time ago on my old PC, and this was not too long after I reinstalled, well, not reinstalled, but installed an SSD, because originally I was working on a very old, well, not very old, but a hard disk drive, or an HHD, or HDD. Ugh. I'm really screwing up my acronyms today. And that's not the only thing I'm screwing up. Look at that, my UI is still up and now I'm doing closing. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Idiot mode continues. There we go. That's better. Anyways, as the story was going, I originally was using a hard disk drive, or an HDD. I recently then installed an SSD, solid state drive, which was supposed to make things a whole lot faster. The only issue I started having was exactly that. My video would freeze for 1 or 2 seconds and you hear a buzzing sound, which was reverberating audio. So it ended up there was 2 issues I was having at that time. Or actually 2 fixes. There was a special registry that you download and install, and this allowed you to set your power settings under your hard drive to like active instead of these other settings, which I don't remember the names of them. And the other solution was getting into my BIOS and changing to AHCI, which, yeah, I was kind of a noob there and didn't know that you had to change that when you're adding a solid state drive, especially if you're using it as your main drive. With the new computer, that setting in the BIOS is already set because it came with a solid state drive, an M.2, as a matter of fact, but it did not have the power registry settings set. I ended up having to do the whole registry thing again and getting the control panel and doing all that stuff. And we're going to see how this works. I don't have the freezing stuttering problem like I have been having for the last few weeks, then I know the problem's fixed. And if anybody else is having this issue, you can try that. You'll have to do up a Google search, especially if you're using a solid state drive. If you're using a regular old hard drive, or hard disk drive, then you're probably not going to have this issue, or that's probably not going to be the fix that you need if you are having that issue. But hopefully we'll see after I run a few tests and run this game for a while. We'll see how that works out for me. If it works, then I fix the problem. And I was having a brain fart moment, obviously, so if that was indeed the problem, I should have remembered this from the last time, honestly. So, other than that, I think this pretty much wraps everything up, so please be sure to hit the like button if you like this video, share it with your friends, especially if you liked it, leave a comment. I would particularly like some comments, honestly. Just one random person commenting is just not enough. I need more. Must have more comments, please. But yeah. And I'm still running my little test, so I'm not gonna ask about that last thing, and I ain't gonna say what that last thing is. So that way people won't turn around and say I'm asking for it. Because I'm really not. I'm not asking for it right now. We're doing the test. So that's pretty much it. I hope you all have a good week. Have a good day. And I will see you in the next episode. Take care now. Oh, and one last little thing. Enjoy the nice little transition from day to night once again. But no, that wasn't the last thing. The last thing was, in case people were wondering about the beginning of this video, no, I am not possessed by a demon. But yeah, anyways, have a good one.